when it comes up, I'm gonna blank it because you're gonna see quite a bit of flashing. So I'm gonna wait a couple of seconds to let that pass. And it's still flashing. Don't worry, it will disappear in a second. There you go. So you got the story. So yeah, this is very typical of like the scrolling beat 'em ups where, you know, society's just been destroyed by gangs and looters. So this bad organization's called the Big Valley. So not the most intimidating organization, is it? The two Crude dudes are giants. They'll be great in WWE, wouldn't they? I believe one of us has a Mohican and one of us has just long hair, I think. Isn't that how it's drawn? You can't really tell in that one. So again, this is another game we played as kids. I think we could play this on normal. I don't think it's that difficult, really. But, you know, just to make sure we don't botch this. We don't want to be playing like this all over again because we've got more games to do. I don't think this is color hacked. I think this is standard hack. Mohawk? Did I say tomahawk? I bet I said tomahawk. Hey, it's live, you know. You're gonna fucking throw punches out there. I swear to God, I must have said tomahawk. He's got a tomahawk on top of his head. And another interesting aspect of this game is how it's all on one plane, which is kind of a bit weird, actually. It makes it stand out, that's for sure. The controls are quite weird as well. This game revolves around grappling. There's a lot of grappling in this game. Oh, fucking hell. I just lost my whole car. That's annoying. And another thing I'll mention about this game is how exploitable it is. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. And once you know these exploits, you're not going to be able to unsee them, basically. But we'll be pulling these exploits off a lot later on in the game. Just because it's the most efficient way to kind of get through it. God, they come out of nowhere, don't they? I'm pretty sure those I know there's Santa Claus, like an evil little gnome Santa Claus in this game. And I know in the colored hack, they turned him actually red. In this game, I believe he's like purple. Cool, he jumped straight into me then. Another thing with this game, it has that Kung Fu Kid-ness to it. It's like you just hold out kick and it lands so many hits in a row. All you got to do is keep the foot out. And you can see that like being stacked on bosses and like cola machines and stuff like that. My health is so low. Okay, we're going to keep moving forward. Oh. Oops, daisy. Yep. So throw is what we're going to be doing. Okay, you go that side and I'll go this side. Whoops. This guy has the biggest platforms on I've ever seen, or like high hills. I don't know. Is that hills? Oh, jeez, that fucking snake's got you. It looks like he's wearing a gimp mask as well. Yeah, they're very Mad Maxy, very odd. I love the smile as well. And this is a really unusual, like, bonus stage. Do you want me to drink this Coke first? So, what you want to do, there's a good strategy for this. If you can actually destroy this cola machine, you get an extra continue, or an extra life. So this is what we're going to be going for. So what we'll do, we'll rotate damage, and like I said, all you do is press the kick once and hold it out, and it just lands multiple strikes. And there you go. We get an extra life for doing that. Very, very easy. I should mention as well, this was also an arcade game back in the day. And the arcade game, if you want to talk about cheap arcade games, this one is extremely cheap. You can lose half your health bar with one kick. It really is terrible. But the game looks great though. Graphically, it looks awesome. But it's just ridiculously hard. I couldn't see many people beating that game back in his day. I do like the backgrounds. Like I said, I've always liked this game though. I know, you know, we could criticize the gameplay these days. You know, it's not the greatest in terms of gameplay, but always had a real soft spot for Two Crude dudes, and I used to play it a lot back in the day. So yeah, I do enjoy this game, even though it's completely exploitable, and we'll show you that. With some of the bosses later on, some of the bosses do seem impossible. Even the dogs are blue. You know, I mean, it's such a bizarre look. Oops, a daisy. What's this? Just grab. Okay. Another thing that you'll see in this game. Well, actually, I'll keep that for a surprise later. But this game also has some pretty cool boss fights, and you know the designs of them are really, really cool as well. They never made a sequel to this game, though, did they? You can actually, oh, damn it. Jump, grab it down. You can actually grab that down. There you go. You can grab anything in this game. Do you want me to go up? I'll go up if you want. Again, really great looking bosses. I love the bosses in this game. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't even know that. This boss reminds me of Streets of Rage boss. Isn't it like a lot like Streets of Rage 1 boss, isn't there? Is it a bit Guys of the Claws, or maybe I'm remembering it a bit wrong. It seems kind of like a bit gangly. Again, I like the design, but there you go, you know. That's that done. Alright. Oh shit, sorry. I'll break it for you. Thank God I didn't kill you off there. That would have been unfortunate. Power Cola. If it was done today, it'd be Monster Energy drink, wouldn't it? For sure. You might want to throw some punches in there, get that extra life. Oh, wow. Finished it. Just got it. I'm pretty sure on this level you see shitting monkeys, believe it or not. Or puking monkeys. I can't remember what one it is. I don't know they shit on you or puke on you, but it's pretty weird. So throwing is the optimal way to... Okay, so we're going to be... doing a lot of throwing in this game. It's like Spider-Man, isn't it? Oh, damn these dogs. There are some enemies later on. I believe it's the enemy, the last boss in this level. It was just an absolute nuisance. I've never found a good way to fight him, like, cleanly. It's like you always have to tank hits, and I don't know why. I'm sure someone's figured out how to deal with him, but I never have. I think you could pick up these bombs. Do they? Ah, right, okay. Well, I tell you what, they do throw a lot of them out at you, don't they, as well? Fucking hell, they loot me 3 times. Can't go out there, I think. And again, another thing, you know, it's not a flaw in the game, it's just the way it is, but because there's a single plane, you kind of like bump into each other a lot, and because we can like hurt each other with the friendly fire, it makes it quite awkward to fight in the same area, doesn't it? So that's why, you know, there's always a plane up there above. Alright, I think we need an energy drink. Maybe I should nick some. Oh, sorry. Just kicked you in the head. You just gotta love when you just grab huge objects. There's a certain object I haven't mentioned yet, but you'll see it later, which is quite funny. Another conveyor belt. Where did we see that? Fucking hell, he flew through there. We're gonna take the monkey man with us. And this is the boss I was talking about. I don't really know how to I don't actually know how to deal with this guy very well. It's like you always have to take a hit. Yeah, this is a tricky one. Maybe we could, if we can actually throw him enough times, maybe we better out-tank his damage to kind of save an extra life. Right, I'll get in front of you. Oh, job done. That's good. I bet Onion San just looking at this game going, what is going on? Onion San, are you very confused right now? Oh no, we didn't do a very good job there. Now, what's really weird, you might think Christmas, but Christmas is a completely valid thing to say about this level because of snow. Not just because there's snow, there is a purple and green Father Christmas in here. But he's like a little monster gnome thing. And I believe there's probably something that, I guess that was a legal issue they had going on there. I'm pretty sure there's a colorized version of this game that actually has that sprite back to his red and white. And you're going to see something really cool in a minute. Oh, it's a roll. Oh, I missed him with a car. God, those hitboxes. You don't get many invisible frames in this game. And we have the Terminator. Can you throw him up the slope? How do you hit it? Oh, I'll drink those. Oh, right into these sumo wrestlers? I don't know what these are meant to be. Bodybuilders, wrestlers. I couldn't really make use of that drink. I was getting attacked off screen. Okay, we're going to see Purple Santa Claus now. There he is. And he's throwing cherry bombs or something. God, for fuck's sake. Yeah, this game, you know. Oh my god, here we go. Come on. Oh, I wanted to use my He-Man strength. Oh my god, come on. We have to do it. Alright, we done a horrible job of that. Usually you can pick these up quite comfortably. Why did that not go up? So yeah, you can pick up tanks in this game. We did a horrible job doing it, but you know. Is that the only tanks in the games anymore? So if you actually look really carefully at this guy, you're going to see a Ric Flair reference. Not really, but always remind me a bit like Ric Flair, this kind of silky white hair. So this is what I'm talking about with the how you can exploit the AI here. So what, you know, as you clearly see, and this boss looks, again, I love this boss's design, and on one player, he is a tricky boss to beat. You can't really seem to defend against him so well, but with two players, obviously, as you can see, he's always going to be programmed to attack the closest player, which is going to be me. So what we do, we just manipulate it by, like, going back and forth. And you can do this with pretty much every enemy in this game. It's one of the flaws of the game, and, you know, it's unfortunate that it exists, but what can you do? Once you know about it, you cannot not use it, you know what I mean? But again, a great enemy design. I really like the artwork. It's really, really cool. Purple Krampus. That's it. Why am I drinking it? I don't need a drink. Should I get the extra life? Okay. We spoke about the soundtrack yet in this game?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, quite like the soundtrack actually. It is pretty good, pretty decent. Quite like it. And that is the one problem. You can't always take seem to take damage from your mate. Fuck's sake, god damn it. Wow, you actually jumped over the whole thing. That's actually really cool. I've never seen that before. Just let my brother do all the hard work while I just sit and watch, obviously. But, you know, that's the thing with this game. You don't want to be tampering with the same area, because the closer we get to each other, the more damage we do to each other. Yeah, you've got to kind of, like, sadly stay on the sidelines a little bit so we don't bump into each other. Your one disappeared, I think. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a good strategy. Just start with a kick and then go into grab. Yeah, there you go. See, you got like a... Yeah, he does have a mohawk, as you can see in that one shot there. And we're going to see the real Terminator coming out in a minute. There you go. I think he has a pretty cool animation where he actually removes his head and throws it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, if you enjoyed that, we're going to do it all over again. Yeah. And we're going to be fighting Jeff Goldblum in a minute too, by the way. So it's worth sticking around for it. Fly? Well, I think it's a fly. Whoops, I didn't realise you're jumping down there then. Damn it. Fiddly. Bites right onto the nipple, doesn't he? I believe the boss fight is right behind that destructible barrier. Yeah, so the explosion does blow up the last can. And now we have a... Oh, I thought it was a... Well, it's kind of a mix between a fly and a spider, I think. He's puking as well. Yeah, I think we got this one down. Job done. I think with this is the last stage coming up now. We've got the classic boss rush coming, you know. As all these games did the classic boss rush. Right, let's lug this tank at someone's head. As I... Oh, God. I want to throw it on somebody. I think these are the worst enemies in the game. They're tricky. And you can land many hits pretty quickly. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, very, very tricky type of enemy. Cool, you're getting your ass whoops there. Oh, God. I'm sure that was a people's elbow there. Did anyone catch on that to that? That was an elbow drop for sure. Shout to the juice. Yeah. But that's not a drug insult. That's actually literally a WCW wrestler that was called the Juice. It was meant to be like the next Rock. It's not as bad as what was like Steve Austin's one. The Steve Austin's one always made me laugh. Was it like Ice Dagger was one of his nicknames? Chili. Yeah, imagine that. Here comes Stone Cold Chili McFreeze. Imagine that, or Chili McFreeze Austin. I don't know. Bionic Redneck. Yeah. Fucking hell. Imagine being called Chili McFreeze. You'd have no chance, would you? It's like up there with the fucking Red Rooster. Oh, that's a good dodge. It's on the point there. And we love these elevators. You can't have a side-scrolling beat 'em up without an elevator somewhere. It is. That is a cool background. Might be. Big Valley took over everything. Can't you glitch like a boss through the wall on this part? Like throw them up onto the wall? Yeah, something like that. I know there's something here that you can do, but I don't remember it. Yeah. So there you go. We just killed 2 bosses in 2 hits. There you go. That's pretty impressive. And now with this, we can't cheapen out these bosses now. We're going to have to take these face, you know, just face tank them, really. I can't think of a single way I beat these guys without taking damage. Wow. The Minotaur just, you know, he's just tough, isn't he? He's like, what can you do against him, really? I mean, this guy's tough as well. Oh no, this guy's easy actually. This one's fine. He's only tricky when he comes up through the sky, but I don't think he can on this part. He hasn't been programmed, does he, to go up? Yeah. Something like that, yeah. And this is my favorite enemy. This the kind of werewolf white guy is just looks really cool. He looks pretty scary, doesn't he? It's terrifying when he's running at you because there's nothing you can do about it. He's just gonna eat you no matter what. Maybe we should take the hit and just grab him to do as much damage as possible. I'll take this one. Someone needs to be the sacrifice, don't they? Thought it was you then for a second. Jeez, fuck. Yeah, now this is a really strange part of the game, which I just do not understand why they chose to go this way, and you're going to see in a second what I'm talking about. I mean, we will gather already he's going to turn into a boss. Everyone knows that, but just how we get there is very, very strange, and I just, yeah. So yeah, for some reason, someone decided to give this guy a bigger health bar than all bosses combined, even though he can't do any damage. So I don't understand. It doesn't work in any form, because what are you saying? Like all the enemies in this game are weak compared to this weak scientist. So it doesn't work. It's a silly choice to kind of go this way, and it's just very monotonous and boring. And again, he can't do any damage. Yeah. Oh, I wish we threw him on the screen. The morph is quite nice. I don't know what kind of enemy he's meant to be. Some mutant, I guess. Yeah, this guy's like a weakling up to the old scientist. Scientist is much more of a badass. But kill him on screen. If we kill him on screen, you might see a death animation here. Okay, cool. Oh, lovely kick to finish him. Again, I really like the transformation though. That's nice. And that is 2 Crude done. That's 2 out of 2. So far, so good. We're going to definitely come unstuck on Battletoads though. So we freed New York. So New York saved. Exactly. Their work isn't pretty, but somebody's got to do it. Too right they have. So what do you think of Two Crude Dudes? Does it hold up? What's your opinion?
It's fun.
Fun game. Too short, way too exploitable as well, as you can see. Once you figure out how to get over a lot of the AI, it doesn't pose too much of a challenge on that area. But, you know, it's a product of its time, and, you know, back in the days, I loved it. So, you know, I still have fond memories of Two Crude Dudes. Still a cool game. And if you want, like, a much more challenging version of this, play the arcade game, what looks infinitely better, but that is incredibly cheap. You know, that was just designed to steal your money. That was a really hard version.